Join me as I dive into the shocking moment when a pastor was caught lying on live TV at 59. Can I uncover the truth behind this scandal? Meet Pastor John, a well-known figure in the Christian community with a massive following and a reputation for delivering powerful sermons. His congregation trusts him with their deepest spiritual concerns, and he's been a beacon of hope for many. His charisma and persuasive oratory skills have made him a favorite among his followers. Wait, did Pastor Clarence McClendon just say he saw the dead body of Jesus Christ? That's right. In a world full of bold claims, this one has shaken the church to its core. Some call it a divine vision, others call it pure deception. But what's the truth behind this unbelievable moment? In today's video, we're diving headfirst into one of the most controversial statements ever made by a modern-day pastor. And yes, it involves Pastor Clarence McClendon, a name already familiar to many for his flashy lifestyle, bold sermons, and now an extraordinary claim that has left even his followers stunned. You might have heard whispers online or caught snippets on social media, but we're going to unpack everything in full detail. Pastor McClendon didn't just say he had a spiritual encounter. He claimed something so wild, so specific, that it has people questioning his integrity, theology, and even his grip on reality. He said he saw Jesus Christ's dead body, not metaphorically but literally. Is this a true spiritual revelation, or a carefully crafted manipulation designed to stir attention and grow his following? In this video, we'll break down what exactly McClendon said and when, the public reaction from both church leaders and everyday believers, how this fits into a pattern of other questionable claims he's made over the years, and what this could mean for his ministry moving forward. We'll also examine the psychological, theological, and social implications of pastors making such claims and how it reflects a much deeper issue plaguing parts of the modern church. Stick with us because this is more than just a viral soundbite. This could be the tipping point in Pastor Clarence McClendon's already controversial legacy. On a fateful evening, in a world where many pastors make bold declarations about their spiritual journeys, Pastor Clarence McClendon's recent statement has taken controversy to an entirely new level. During a sermon that aired live to thousands of viewers, McClendon shocked the church community by claiming that he had witnessed Jesus Christ's dead body. To make matters more intense, he didn't just say he had a spiritual vision or a divine encounter. He described it in the most graphic terms. He began by saying, "I saw Jesus' body, lifeless and cold. I looked upon his dead body, and I felt the weight of death itself." Now, to most people, this would be a profound and deep. Pastor John appeared on a popular live TV show, The Spiritual Hour, to discuss his latest book and share his insights on faith. As he began to share a personal anecdote, something didn't sit right. He claimed to have personally witnessed a miraculous healing event, which he said was a divine intervention. The host, seemingly intrigued, asked him to elaborate on the details, but as Pastor John continued to speak, his story started to unravel, and the host sensed something was off. The pastor's words seemed rehearsed, and his body language screamed nervousness. As we dig deeper, it turns out Pastor John has been involved in several controversies in the past. There have been allegations of financial mismanagement within his church, and some have questioned the authenticity of his faith-healing claims. The community has been divided, with some defending him and others criticizing his actions. His church has faced scrutiny, and some members have even left, citing concerns about his leadership. The pastor's response to these allegations has been mixed, sometimes apologetic, and other times defensive. The moment of truth came when the host confronted Pastor John about a specific detail in his story. The pastor was caught off guard and struggled to respond, eventually admitting that he had fabricated the entire anecdote. The audience gasped in shock, and the host looked stunned. The pastor's face turned red as he tried to recover, but the damage was done. The fallout from this incident has been swift and severe. The pastor has issued a half-hearted apology, stating that he was overwhelmed by the moment and made a mistake. The community is still reeling from the news, with many calling for his resignation. The implications of this scandal go beyond Pastor John himself. They raise questions about the trust we place in religious leaders and the accountability they must uphold. If you have any thoughts on this scandal, share them in the comments below. If you want to see more videos like this, exploring the untold stories of faith and deception, be sure to check out my other content.